Night falls and I'm alone. Skin, yeah, chill me to the bone. You turned and you ran. Oh yeah, wolves slipped right from my hands. Yeah, blue on black, tears on a river, push on a shove, don't mean much. Joker on Jack, match on a fire, cold on ice, a dead man's touch, whisper on a scream, never change a thing, doesn't bring you back. It's like blue on black. Blind, oh, but now I see. Truth, lies, and in between. Wrong, can't be undone. Oh no, well it slipped from the tip of your tongue. Yeah, blue on black, tears on a river, push on a shove, don't mean much. Joker on Jack, match on a fire, cold on ice, a dead man's touch, whisper on a scream, never change a thing, doesn't bring you back. It's blue on black.
Well, how y'all doing? Vanessa, Miss Sandy, so good to see you. Adam Garcia, man, where you been at, brother? Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's right. It's my boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Raging Saint himself. What's going on, Adam? You finally made it in, man. It's been a long time, brother. It really has. And Vanessa, oh my goodness, it's just wonderful to see you. It really is. And it's your day off. Oh wow. And Miss Sandy, thank you for coming by. You know, I love streaming when I see people and I kind of know them a little, you know, and especially like Miss Sandy who comes in, and Sandy is a true hero by any definition. Miss Sandy is a hero. Okay, she never talks about it. She never says anything about it. But there are people out there in this country who can say without a doubt that they are alive because of Sandy Lindenthal. Okay. People out there who can attest their life to Miss Sandy. And she's a hero beyond all doubts. So anytime Miss Sandy comes in, it's just, I'm almost speechless. So thank you very much. Thank you for that. I can't stop. Oh, you can't stop laughing for being here. Well, man, I hope I don't disappoint you. Because you never know. You never know. Sometimes you're on, sometimes you're off. It just depends. Well, Miss Sandy, more people need to know. More people need to know. And I'm not saying about they need to, like in this whole cult thing that they're talking about, that they need to go, ooh, but they just need to be aware that when they're talking to you, that, hey, that's somebody with a good heart, somebody that has courage, somebody that cares more about things than just themselves, and somebody who spent part of their, a quarter of their life doing just that, giving more to others than themselves. Because these days, like we were talking about on someone who name I don't want to mention, G, but we were on G the other day, and we were talking about that, and it seems that people really want to attest. Momo, what's up, Momo? Hey, I saw you the other night on there playing. What was that? Oh, it's that silly game that they ask you all kinds of crazy questions and stuff. Oh, that was so. It was cool. It was cool. But, people want to attest their lives out in the free land to prison, because prison's cool, because you got to be tough if you're going to survive in prison. That everything has to be out in free land, the free world, has to be like prison, because that's tough. And so if you're talking like you've been in prison, oh, you're tough. Nobody wants to mess with you. And it's all a self-defense mechanism, without a doubt. Momo, having the worst day ever. How are you having the worst day ever? Well, no, maybe you don't want to tell. Maybe you don't tell. But I'm very sorry that you are. Boy, that put a break on things. But yeah, Mama, that's terrible. That's terrible. I wish you would have a better one. I don't know what I can do to help, but if you have an idea, that would be amazing. You could tell me something I could do for you, because I certainly would. I've only known you for 5 years, 6 years. My grandparents' room and take everything apart. My cousin and I kept losing our clothes. We went through the room and we found 2 huge piles of our missing clothes. What? Okay, Mama. What exactly does that mean? Took over an hour. Okay. One of the questions I have in my head is probably pretty twisted. So they thought that your clothes were theirs. They wanted to keep some of your clothing to remember you with. And then, of course, there's always the twisted stuff. So Vanessa, you just emoing. I'm hanging with family. I'll drop in to see what's up here and really there. And I really do enjoy your streams. Love it all. Respect the Raging Saints. But thank you, Adam. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that. If I have never said, every once in a while, just every once in a while, in a small town in the middle of nowhere, somebody will come up and go, "Hello, Mr. Duke. Let me ask you something. What is this raging saint?" And I'll go, "Oh, really? You don't know that? Oh, okay. Raging saint means righteous indignation. Okay, which other than my allergies today, it suddenly appears. Righteous indignation means angry at wrong that's being done. So my uncle put a lock on our room. He's going to put a lock on her. Well, Mama, why is he going to put a lock on your rooms and have keys to our rooms? That's kind of strange. It's to either keep people out or anyway, but like Sandy understands, righteous indignation means wrong. It's is anger at things that are going wrong, that need to be righted, that need to be stopped, that need to be fixed, that need to be corrected. Yes. Sandy goes, oh, wow. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. But that's it. I'm tired of people being used, people being abused, people being done wrong, and they don't deserve it. That's been my whole life, literally, since I was, God, I've always fought for those who can't fight for themselves. Oh, she can't tell if it's hers or ours. Oh, okay. That just keeps her out so she's not taking, oh, whoa. Dementia, huh? Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Momo, my father is the same way. My father has started. And trust me, my father's old. Okay, he's old. Okay, he's in his late 80s, So I'm far. It's been wonderful to still have him here, and even though I don't see them much, because of what I do, I don't want to be somebody carrying, right? Yeah, definitely. I don't want to be someone who could carry COVID and down to them and give it to them just by carrying the virus on my skin or on my breath, even though I use lots of cool mints, lots of Tic Tacs, when you go see them, or carrying anything on me so that way they can't get it from me, because I think I would feel awful, terrible. I would feel horrible to know that I was the one who carried COVID into their airspace. And they're both old enough now that it could kill them, literally. And I've seen a lot of people who have stood up to it. Hey, King Bone, what's up, man? Light it up, bro. How are you? Hanging around? But yeah, he's got dementia now, and it's not too bad yet, but it's at the point now where he sits down at his computer and he just looks at it because he can't remember how to bring up a web browser, or how to he's got it hooked up, so he just pushes on a button and just turns everything on, everything boots up, everything's on. And no, no, King Bone, you're the man, man. You the man. Getting my first COVID vaccine on Monday, then the second and last shot 3 weeks from now. And see, Sandy, that's cool. That's cool. If you want it, get it. And I hear there's some great things that it can do for you. I can also hear, depending upon whether you're getting the Johnson Johnson, the Moderna, or the first one, I can't even remember the name now. Um, that it can be good, it can be not so good. She can't throw anything away because she doesn't remember if she needs it or not. Well, yeah, that's what it's get. My father's talking has gone down a lot because he can't remember what to say. And then I start thinking, well, I can't remember what the first COVID vaccine was, so maybe I'm go headed that direction also. But if you're getting it, I still, it seems to be with the COVID vaccine that there has been about 1,000 people getting the COVID vaccine that have passed from it. And in fact, it's almost 50-50 down the line between men and women. So I don't know what it is, but there are people who pass within 4 hours of getting that. King Bone, we need a twerk party. Well, man, I just was just good. Man, we were just playing some cool tunes, man, in the introduction here. You found a water bill dated 1978. Oh my goodness. Well, cool. King. That's cool, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh God. Hang on a second here, man. I got to do something about this. I'm not even going to snip and snot here the whole time I'm streaming. Hang on a second. There we go. Maybe that's a little better. Hey, Mary, how you doing? I didn't know if you'd come over here anymore. I'm glad to see you. I think it's amazing. I like seeing you here. How are you doing? Are you hanging in there? And then, hold on, Miss Vanessa. My mom's had her second vaccine for COVID-19 yesterday. Well, tell us, how's she doing with it? How's it working for her? Is she feeling any effects from it? There you go. Just in case. I should play Jackbox with you next time. Jackbox, that's what the name of that game, man. It looks cool. It looks real cool. You have to explain it to me. You were sore for 4 days and had a small rash, but that was all? What kind did you get? Oh, goodness. And here in Texas right now, the grass and the oaks are high. So that's why my allergies are going like it is. Well, Momo, next time you do that, if I'm off, I'll have to come on and I'll have to play it with you. I don't know how to play it, but I'll give it a shot. That would be cool. Oh, goodness. So much fun. It looks like it's fun. Them asking all them silly questions and everything. That's cool. That's cool. Roast people in a fun way. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Really, you learned something new. Well, then that sounds like that's something uh, I'd like to do. No, my mom feels fine with the coronavirus. She got a lot, a year's time. It comes every year. It's going to be out every year? Really? So once you get it, eventually they're going to start charging for it. Because you know that that's coming. You know that that the pharmaco companies are going to come out and go, okay, we need to start getting a little bit for this. This don't cost it nothing to create. Excuse me. It has a trivia game in it. Cool. I'll definitely have to do that. So eventually that pharmaco company is going to go, this don't cost us nothing to make. In fact, it cost us a lot to research and push this through. So, they're going to start charging $5. And then they're going to go, well, no, it costs a little more. So it's going to be $10. Before you know it, you're going to have to be pulling out your insurance card for it if you have insurance. Because that's a whole nother topic about how much insurance is, and you still have to pay money on top of it. You even have to pay money on top of it just to get it. And then when you get it, you got to pay money on top of that. It's, it's the trivia, the whole thing is it costs more here, so it costs a little less here, costs a little less here. That trickle down theory. It's a research study game in it that makes you wonder about people. Well, trust me, Momo, I always wonder about people. I wonder about a lot of people here on YouTube. Oh my goodness, this place is crazy. Don't you, Sandy? Vanessa, don't you? I mean, you guys are around here, you're watching all the time. Fortunately, you're not in it, and I try to stay out of it as much as possible. But sometimes I just can't help myself, and I want to dabble a little bit. like now, if Mary will come up here, then I can talk to her about some of this dabbling. We'll get free on the NHS vaccine from the UK, from London. Okay, cool. Well, here that I'm sure they will start charging, just like for an example, that over here, if you want to watch the latest and greatest, most amazing, wonderful UFC match, it's on pay-per-view, and so when you're watching pay-per-view, you're paying about $30-40 to watch it. Whereas if you go to the UK, it's on ESPN for free. So it's like, wow, here it's pay-per-view. And over there, it's on free TV. What's up with that? How come here it's pay-per-view, but over in the UK, it's free to watch? All you got to do is turn it over to ESPN, and there it is. The same show that they're showing here, they're showing on ESPN in the UK. Clayton?
Yeah, what's up? It's been a while.
Hey, yes, it has. Okay.
See, I tried messaging you in the YouTube chat, but it just disappears. I was like, oh, that's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, no, but how are you?
Good, man. What have you been up to?
Well, I finally cleaned my room up for once after a year.
Well, that's good.
Right now, I'm just relaxing in bed.
Hang on a second here. What is this?
What's up, dude?
King Bone, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, dude? What's happening, dude? What's happening? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Now, what is it? What is this twerk party you trying to have here? What's going on with that?
Shoot, Duke got all ladies in the chat. She might well just have one.
No, man, you know I can't dance. I got 2 right feet. Oh, there we go. There we go. Where's the music, brother? Oh my goodness. Hey, Nicole. The queen of TikTok is here among us.
Yes,
There you
they
go.
are.
There you go. Now, see, King Bone, you need to hook up with Cool Nicole, and y'all need to do a TikTok together. Because you shaking and baking, and so does Cool Nicole, man. You guys would be off the chain. Now, why are you wearing a shower cap?
I was about to ask the same question.
Is that no, okay, is that a shower cap or is that like a head condom?
Jesus,
I gotta ask.
I wish. No, you see, it's a day and night cap. You see,
It's a day and night cap.
yeah,
Well, you got to keep the hair, looking good for the ladies.
yeah.
Beautiful, Cool Nicole. I'm doing just fine. I'm glad to see you. Are you okay? How are
Hey,
you
Cool
doing?
Nicole?
Huh?
Hey, Cool Nicole, how you doing?
Oh, dude, I think I forgot to tell you. I'm now officially in JROTC.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yay! Is that you in your uniform? Is that you in
Yes,
your
it
uniform
is.
now?
That's my
Wow.
Class B.
Oh,
Class C is short sleeve, which I do not like.
why not?
It's just, I don't like short sleeves. It just feels
Really?
weird. Yeah.
Man, I now see I'm the exact opposite. I can't wear long sleeve because in order to find one that fits, I gotta have one that's about I can put the sleeve all the way down over my head and with it going past my hand
Yeah.
in order to wear one that I can fit my arm in.
And
So I have to have it tailored or I can't wear it.
I have to get pants custom tailored because, like, I have a thin waist but very long legs.
Oh, well, cool. That just means you can, when you run, you can hit lots of steps. You can hit steps, and you're going twice as far as anybody else with short legs.
Yeah. So I earned a speaker from the U.S. military the other day for Friday for our PT,
Yeah.
and the Army recruiter said I earned it for, quote, dedication. Because we were running, because it was basically 5 push-ups, run back, sit-ups, run back, carry some ammo crates, run back, then 5 deadlifts.
Whoa.
Which is, and see, we're Air Force, so we just do push-ups and sit-ups.
Well, Air Force is a good one to go into, especially if you're smart.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Which I have my FAA license for small drones too.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to come in because it's been like 2 months.
Wow. So hold on. So you have to have licenses for this now?
To do it commercially, yeah.
Commercially, hey, that's a good industry to get into. People are paying top dollar to have people fly over stuff.
And here's the thing: we have to learn. Hey, this area you can fly in, no fly zone. This is the altitude and all that, but it's fun.
Wow. Hey, Deb, what's going on, Deb in Vegas?
What's up?
We got Deb in the house.
Yeah, Deb in Vegas is in the house.
We got
Fred
Sandy
joined the
in the
Navy
house.
last year.
We
Now,
got Mom in the house.
It's almost better to go into a form of the military right now than even to get a job because jobs ain't paying jack.
And see, it's better to go active duty than reserve than the other way around.
Yeah. Because anytime you can see a sign on a business that's paying what $14 an hour to start, and they say, and they on their sign out by the road they say, "What? Nobody wants to work?"
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, I also got a brand new phone, so that's fun.
Oh, really? Got a new phone too?
It's a Pixel 3 and it's XL, and I'm like, it is nice to use, and I got it for a good price too.
Well, Clayton, man, you just doing it up, man.
I also start working, I believe, this summer. I get my permit on the 29th.
Yeah. Wow. That's cool. That
I mean,
is super cool. Bone, what you doing these days, man?
Gaming. I've been gaming all day, every day. Gaming.
Really?
Gaming.
Yeah, every day, gaming.
What are you playing?
You might catch me playing GTA or Red Dead.
I haven't played GTA in forever.
There we go. I love GTA.
Right, Momo? There's so many homeless people here, but there's so many jobs. Okay, and that's the whole thing. When you're getting more money from your state and federal government than you can by working, why you want to work? Now, the truth is that money will go away. You know, this extra money that's coming down during COVID, you know, this pandemic will end. You know, as something starts, it will stop. You know, so so that money will go away, and then everybody's going to be scrambling to get something if they're able to, at least. KFC, one of my favorite places for chicken. There you go. Yeah.
I love chicken. Chicken's so good.
You know, but I mean, out in LA, they literally have an entire town now that's nothing but homeless people. Momo, what do they call that city out there now? They call it, gosh, I can't remember the name now. Yeah, Sandy, you know, I mean, the state of California passed a law that says if you live with your parents, you are tax-free. Really? Yeah, Tent City. It's Tent City, California, where literally there's almost 70,000 people. 70,000. I mean, you're talking filling a stadium up, a football stadium up with people who live in cardboard boxes.
Mm.
Yeah, and Deb calls it now. Yeah, and Deb calls it in Vegas Slab City. I mean, it's gotten to the point where we've got pandemics running throughout this country, it appears. We've got a homeless pandemic. We've got a COVID pandemic.
COVID.
Yeah, there you go. COVID pandemic. We've got an immigration pandemic. But we've also got something else. We've got a crime pandemic.
Oh, my head's hot.
I bet it is. I bet it is. My goodness. There you go.
My head got breathe.
Try to avoid it like a plague because it's dangerous. Heck yeah, it's dangerous. Oh, goodness. One moment here. King Bone, do a little dance.
All right. What kind of dance?
Do a little dance for us here. There you go.
Woo!
Man, you are much too crazy. Don't you get tired doing that?
No.
No, tired nothing. It's just
You see,
let the joy from your heart spill over.
You see, I wake up with energy. I go to bed with energy.
How do you go to bed with energy?
Easy.
Oh, okay.
Just relax. And watch a good movie. And if you do got a woman, and she could keep you satisfied You mean no?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh yeah. I know what you mean.
Ah, and that's where energy is at.
Did you hear they're passing a new stimulus, but it's for children?
Wait, what?
Really?
No, I didn't hear about this, Momo. They're passing a stimulus for kids.
Wow.
Like
So
4 or per kid?
I don't know. That's the first I've ever heard about it.
Hey, dude, you ever heard about DMX passing? I cry. Yeah, I cry.
Yeah. Bone man, DMX passing. That was horrid. Man, I mean that guy has been here ever since the beginning.
Yeah.
Ever since the beginning, man. He's one of the true OGs.
Uh-huh.
You know, and I mean, I've seen him. I've seen him in concert. I have seen him on movies. I have seen him all over the place. You know, and to have one of the true original rappers, original, just everything, man. He was like it. Oh no, you're kidding. Clariful is here.
Nice. Hey, dude, you want to see one piece of my uniform that I love?
Sure.
Hi, Miss Claire.
Yeah, Miss Claire's in the house.
Miss Claire's in the house.
It's fabulous. The jacket.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh man, I'm a Clay legend. I'm a Clay legend. You get a
The
jacket.
hardest part is trying to figure out how to even up the ranks. But other than that,
I'm scared.
I have everything sorted.
Ooh, and getting it all dry cleaned and all pressed and looking sharp.
The reason I don't have my ranks right yet is I'm getting them updated. And I gotta wait.
I'm gonna call you Legend
Carlos.
I also got my haircut, so I look like a penis tip. My stepdad calls me dickhead every day, and I'm like,
That's okay. You're on the right track, man.
Yeah.
You are on the right track. Yes, Andy, Kingbone is cool. He's super cool. Now, Claire, what are you up to? Oh my goodness, I can't believe you actually showed up.
Hey,
you act like they've never showed up before.
No, it's just
what question? Is Sandy single? I gotta know. Because Kingbone single. I get the mingle.
Oh, really?
I get to know.
So Kingbone, are you a single man?
Yep.
Okay. Let all the ladies know out there. Kingbone is handsome and single and loves to mingle.
I was about to say that.
Oh, you were, Clay.
You
Okay,
beat me
cool.
to it.
But Claire, it is good to see you. And the reason why I sound like that is because, I'm still amazed that I have people who come in to listen to me babble.
I mean, who else wouldn't like to hear a crazy man babble?
Exactly. So when people do come around, then that's when it's really cool. So I hid my channel a little while back, and now I don't know how to unhide it, and I have 0 content and 0 subs. What?
What's up, Bad Claire? I did too. I always stop my channel. Same name, Kingbone.
Well, Claire, you can always start another one. Because there's a lot of people who have done that. I've heard of people who have gotten like 1,800, 2,000, subscribers to their channel and just stopped for a little while. They come back and they couldn't get into it, so they just started another one. And said, and figured out people would be.
I just did an accidental trick shot. Let's go.
Would come back in, when they saw that they were out and about. You've been going into the drama community much, if at all, anymore. But my streams are wonderful. Oh, well, thank you, Claire. Yeah, that's what probably have to do. Otherwise, or if you've got over like 10,000 subscribers, then Google will talk to you. But but if you don't, then it's pretty much I mean, it's just going to be emails, and Lord only knows when Google will actually take the time to email somebody, who doesn't make them a lot of money. So,
Oh, Duke, I forgot to tell you something.
What's that?
John of Oof.
Ooh.
What would you forget, man?
I earned a flight suit from ROTC because I got my FAA license.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm the first one to get one, and my group commander's a bit mad at me about that.
Why is he mad at you for getting that? I would think that would be something you could say, yeah, I had one of my guys get it before anybody else does.
Well, he was striving to be the first one to get it.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Well, you got it first, man, because you deserved it. You worked hard for it. You stayed with it. You got it.
But Vanessa is okay?
Oh, Vanessa says she's single too, but unfortunately she's overseas. Yeah, but you're in a sweet country. You're in a sweet country.
Man, Vanessa is so cute that all guys just say, hey. So I'm gonna say, hey to you. And Sandy, you cute too. I'm saying, hey.
Okay, let's see. Momo says there was a boy in ROTC at my school who was kind of a bully, and no one liked him. One day he was bugging me like mad, and I was on my way to class, and well, he wasn't paying attention and walked into a. Okay, well, that was a good. That was a good story. I think you ran into the 200 letter limit there.
Yeah. Here's the thing about our ROTC: you haze anyone, and you're instantly getting kicked out.
Really?
Yeah. Our ASI and our SASI, which is our ASI is Master Sergeant and our SASI is Major. If they find out you do that, they immediately kick you out because they have zero tolerance.
Okay, he walked into a newly painted pillar at the school, and it was bright red.
Oh. Well, isn't that a red warning sign?
There you go.
Hey, Claire, what's
It's
cooking?
dinner time. Okay, Claire, it's dinner time. Okay, before you leave now, what are you having for dinner?
What's cooking?
Okay, and did you make it? Is more importantly the question. Are you torturing people?
Let me guess. Some chicken.
You okay, cat? I have two of my cats in my room with me right now.
Had a bright red uniform. Yeah, after that, walking into red and paint all over his uniform. Yeah, I bet.
What type of ROTC though? Because just by the color of the uniform, I think I know. Air Force is blues. I know that.
Yeah, well, that's where my son went into, the Air Force. And now he went into computers, of course. That's where his true love was. And so when he went into computers, he went into network protection. And so because that area of computers is under security, then King Bone, there you go. Some serious merch.
There we go. Yeah.
You got a hoodie that said King Bone on it.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
that's sweet.
Yep.
I mean, I'm wearing my Air Force sweats, and they're like the exact sweats from the actual Air Force.
Drama Rehab, what's going on? My goodness, Drama Rehab's in the house. And making Parmesan crusted pork chops, sweet potato mash, and roasted green beans and red peppers. Okay, Claire. All right, do it up. Do it up. Sounds good.
Oh,
You had to mail me a plate.
Oh, I figured out how to switch the camera. There we go.
There you go.
So
What
I got
are
my
you
great grandfathers, my brothers, and then mine.
Moose.
Wow.
So
Okay, well,
Vietnam,
where's the ROTC
Afghan
shoes?
money.
We need to make sure that's got a shine on it, man. It better be like glassy mirror. There you go. There we go. There we got those sweet.
I need to re-clean it. They're a bit dusty, but.
Oh, yeah, look at the top, man. No, you got some more shining to do on that.
I mean,
Brother.
At least I got a shiny belt. At least I got that going for me.
Yes, that's good. That's good. But we got to look at them shoes, man. We got to do something with them shoes.
Hey, boss, how are you?
That's
I'm getting
that's true. Hey,
dangerously
boss.
close to my cat.
What's up, boss? And now, yeah, Claire, you're right. You're right. You know, yeah, I don't know. Duke don't do vegetables. No, not at all.
Meow.
Hold on. Do you want to know how big this cat is? Hold up. About more than half the length of my arm. He is a big pussy.
Hey.
What's up, UC boss? And boss 510. We got. Hey, you guys better behave now because there's two bosses in chat.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, you guys better behave now because there's lots of bosses in here.
I'm picking a good color.
There you go. Oh man, I like the blue.
Blue? Dark or
we
light
gotta
blue?
go with the blue.
Oh yeah, you see boss.
Yeah, there we go.
This is the only part I do not show because it has nothing. Other than this, but I keep it covered up.
Got to put a little cat Dallas in there. Got to put a little cowboy in the room.
I already got that.
Oh, there you go. There's the hat.
Landed perfectly too.
Man, you couldn't do that twice if you wanted to.
On so when I did an accidental trick shot earlier, I got this land from that side at that door.
Hey Clayton.
That's right, drama. That's right. Go Cowboys.
Hey Clayton. I'll come to your house. I need the lights from my room. I need the lights.
I'll see you try.
I need the lights.
I got Star Wars curtain, which may or may not be a blanket, but
ooh.
Well, it glows in the blue light. That's cool.
This does too, which I find amazing. Trippy.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the hazard vest.
Yeah, I still need to put that AC unit back in here, but
because the summer is coming, is showing up here pretty soon.
And there went my phone
Sandy,
there for a second.
Sandy, what did you hear about the fourth stimulus check for children? What is that? What is that all about? Because I haven't heard anything about it.
There's another cat in my room. Come here.
So, Bone, you got any pets?
Nope.
There's a strange kitten in my room. Hold up.
Should I have fish?
Well, Drama Rehab, you don't have to go nowhere. Because we can definitely get into some paranormal. Because I tell y'all in here, I have the most amazing and the only attack of a poltergeist on a woman that's ever been seen. And now it's not super good quality, but it's good enough that it's not all pixelated. Okay, where you can actually see what's going on, and it will blow you away. Because when this ghost goes at this woman, he flat knocks her out. Flat. I mean, it's like bam, like a jab straight on the chin, man. And she goes down, and there's no hesitation. When she goes down, she goes flat face first down on the ground.
Over 3,000. Ooh. Man didn't pay for that.
So all kids now get over 3,000. It's broken up into months of payments from July to December. So it's in about 2 months now, kids are going to start getting money, which means their parents are going to start getting money. Mm. So if you don't have it, you ain't going to get it. If you don't have a kid, which is fine because kids do take a lot.
I got the cat.
Yeah, Sandy. Yeah, yeah. I was very aware of that already. That your husband passed in 2015. Married for 34 years. Man, that had to have been some
We're saying that I pray for you. You heard? I pray
right?
for
I mean, can you imagine spending 34 years of your life with somebody?
you. I know what?
34 years of your life with someone. Man, oh my goodness. I can't even imagine that. I don't want to imagine in that because you spending 34 years of your life with somebody and all of a sudden they go. And I mean, it's all going to happen. We are all, man, woman, and child, one day going to die. I mean, it's from the moment you're born. We're all going to pass. That's just what happens. That's life, you know.
Yeah.
That is happen. I mean, I'm gonna pass one day. We're all going to. And I mean, you're born knowing that, and then of course you discover, income tax, and as soon as you start making some money, well, you're gonna do that till you die too.
Oh,
But
income tax. Woo-hoo.
yeah, woo woo.
I'm nervous.
I don't know about all you guys, but I got to pay this year.
Well, give me $1.
Yeah, kids are very expensive. Kids cost money. I mean, it's just a fact of life. You get a little more. You get kids in your family, and that costs more. Everything from when they're babies to when they're small kids to when they're of school age. They just cost a lot of money. To clothe, to feed, to get them things. To get them toys and then of course they grow up into teenagers, and then you have to buy them computers and and $1,000 phones and everything.
My mother got lucky with me because when she was going through the divorce with my father,
yeah,
I was granted to have free lunch, which I was about 7th grade.
That's the one thing I hate the most.
What?
Divorce.
Yeah.
That's right.
I understand people do it, but it's the worst financial decision you can make. Literally, it's the worst. Because a friend of mine, right, 63 years old, 63, getting a divorce.
So they're like retired.
Close to it, yeah.
Right.
And 63 years old, the house is split. She gets half of the 401k. They got to split up the cars. They got to split up the pets. How do you do that and start over at 63 years old? A single man with nothing at 63. Really? How do you do that?
That's just
so everything that they worked for so long, to get a retirement savings, to pay off their house, to pay off the cars and everything like this. And now all of a sudden, guess what?
Divorce.
Yeah.
Divorce. And man, it's so bad that we get divorced. They got to send their children back and forth. And when I say back and forth, right? On the dad see the kids about a couple months, and they send back to the mom, and she see the kids a couple months, back and forth, and the poor child is confused, like, where am I going?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because even and most mothers are wonderful. Most mothers are absolutely wonderful parents, but not all of them. Like anything, there's no 100% in anything. But at the same time, most mothers are wonderful parents. But how hard is it for somebody to be a parent with a small kid and work. That ain't easy.
Mm-mm.
You know, that's not an easy thing to do. You know, so you take somebody who was working and now that they're not, and it makes it real hard for the kids, because then if the kid stays with the mom, they want to see their father, and that only happens, you know, depending upon what somebody who has absolutely nothing in the family, you know, the judge says, you know, and he doesn't know what's going on, what's happening, you know, or even say the kids are home, the mom's at home, and the dad's out, and the dad decides to do a crime. And then the dad goes to prison. How hard is that? Because then you're married, but it's like you're divorced.
Hey, dude, I got one question.
Okay.
And this for all ladies in chat. I just got one question very bad. Now, when a man and woman get divorced, and the man, I guess the other woman become a marriage stepmom. Now, does a stepmom against the right to spank the child or not to?
Okay. That's, you know, I think that's something that everybody has to decide for themselves. You know, because I think, I don't know. Bone, you're asking a tough question, man.
What did he ask?
You just going for the jugular on this, ain't you?
No, because I've seen this on TV that there's some married couples split up, and the dad go to the stepmom, and the ex makes the stepmom give permission to her to touch her child. Like, is it true or false? Like, I don't know.
You know, brother, I don't know if there's an answer to that question. You know, because, you know, I would hope that even if the stepmom, I would hope that what I would hope is the stepmom and the mother could at least be civil enough, because there's lots of feelings. There's a lot of emo there, you know. Could at least sit down and go, okay, what's best for the kid? How did you raise your kid? This is how I view of raising a kid, and come to some term where they could go, okay, we won't do this. We will do this. You know, here's where I disagree with you, and at least work something out. Because I think that would be probably the most adult thing to do.
See, that's what my friend's mother and stepmother is, because we go to his stepmother's for D&D and games, all that.
Yeah, you know, or here's what I don't like, and here's what I do. What do you like, and what do you do? Like, I don't want my kids going to a movie theater to watch an R-rated movie. You know, oh, well, I don't mind if they go to an R-rated movie. They got to learn sometime. You know, well, I would prefer that they know it from me, you know. Pseudo.
What's up, Pseudo?
We're scientists.
It seems like one side or the other is going to get completely wrecked. And that's a possibility. No doubt. No doubt. And unfortunately, at least from what I've seen, that's generally how it works. What's up, Pseudo?
Oh, Duke, I learned something.
What?
So if you get out of high school with a high school diploma at 17,
yeah,
and you get parental consent, you can join the military.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Where basically the military becomes your mother and father until you're 18, which is basically what happens anyway, regardless of what age you are. I mean, because they basically reprogram you in boot camp. You know, you get reprogrammed. They break you down to nothing and then build you back up with how they want you, you know, which I got to admit isn't bad. You know, isn't bad at all, you know, because when you get out of basic, you're a man, you're a woman, you know, that you have a full understanding of responsibility, of about commitment, of about loyalty, of about truth, about, you know, so, you know, it's not a bad way to be, but the only thing you don't get is that ability to go outside the box.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is inside the box.
And
Everything
after you've
is
been in the military for so long, it's kind of hard to adjust to today's world.
to life outside military because people are nuts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got to tell you,
Dude, that's
people
why
do some
when I get out of the
strange
military, I've been thinking of joining the sheriff department out here.
yeah, that's not a bad one to go into at all. Not a bad thing to go into, you know, because most people look at, oh goodness, we're all over the place tonight. We're all over the place. Yeah, Pseudo, it's similar to what cults do. Yeah, in a way, yes.
My cat just stole my cloth for my shoe shine.
You know, the thing is, if you join the sheriff's department, okay, which actually has more influence than like your city police department, because your city police department only has the ability to enforce laws, rules, and regulations inside the city limits, and then anything outside of the city limits is sheriff. And the sheriff can enforce anything from the county all the way into the city.
And see, with South Carolina or York County, it's a dual district, which means the sheriffs can go where the cops go, the cops can go where the sheriffs go.
Exactly. And not every city is like that, but a lot are. Yes.
Sandy.
Yeah, right. Nothing but love, Sandy. Nothing but love.
Call me.
I see what you're doing there, kid.
I see you. Call me.
Haha, I got my shoe shining rag back.
Okay, well, you need that because them shoes need some shining, man. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
I know. I'm almost done with my second one.
Okay,
it ain't no mirror shine, but it's passable.
Need to work on that rooftop a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
they're a little dull.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the other thing. There are you know, because there are people out there I know that are 20, 21, 22 years old, have never done laundry. Then they get in the military and they're literally have no clue what to do, how to do that. You know, so they teach you lots of things. And it's like a cult in a way, because they break you down and build you up and recreate you from the ground up, really. I mean, because when you're out there running 15 miles and you get 6-7 miles in and you're literally throwing up, you know, and just gagging and everything like that, then that's when they know that they've got you at that low point. And then they start building you back up. And then they start encouraging you, you know, and you get to the point where you're almost worshiping your drill instructor. You know, anytime your DI says something, you're like, hoo, 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 hoo. You know.
Oh, dude, the military got rid of the shark attack.
Do what?
So the shark attack in the military is basically they go after one person if they fuck up.
Yeah.
They got rid of that. Now it's just they get on everyone.
Well, that's what they say.
That's what they say, but you know some of them are still doing it.
Yeah, they're, you know, but the thing is, though, I mean, think about it. Even though you look at the pay and you go, man, that's awful low, they're taking care of your housing. They're taking care of this and that and this and that. And you're almost paying for nothing other than a car payment and insurance. because you got to keep it legal when you're in the military. Ain't no driving around with no insurance. That's out. You know, that's out.
It is.
I mean, you got to keep it all nice and legal and light when you're in the military. Just like when you're if you were in the police force, also, if you're in the sheriff's department, you got to keep it legal, man. You know, in fact, there are more rules for you to behave when you're in law enforcement than when you're not.
Oh, that is so true.
Oh my goodness, it's so true. It's so true. You know, it is so true. You know, people don't understand. There's this level of laws that you have to obey, and then as your areas of enforcement go up, you know, your power to do this, your power to do that, your power to do this, you know, then there's more rules to follow, not less. There's more because your areas of influence go up. You know,
No, but
like one of my like what I have to do. I have to go through a complete background investigation every 5 years. Wow. And I'm talking criminal, credit, everything, life, everything. I have to go through it every 5 years.
Oh, Duke, you know what I love?
Huh?
So I got a card from a recruiter, and guess what his first name is?
Jesus Rodriguez. Or actually, since it's Latin, it would be Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But in English, it's Jesus. And I'm like, wait, is he just trying to recruit me? Or
right.
Is it like rhetorical, like, Jesus Rodriguez?
Right. Oh, Jesus Rodriguez, what are you doing?
Don't touch that.
Yeah, Momo, same in nursing. Yeah, the laws. HIPAA laws are a pain in the neck. Yeah, and some tickets. Yeah. You get a DWI as a nurse. Well, guess what? You're not a nurse anymore. It don't matter whether you did it or not. If you get accused of it, yeah, you're done. They ain't playing.
That's tough.
Yeah. I mean, if you have the ability as a nurse to give people vaccines, to give people shots, just even penicillin, yeah, that is a power. That is something that most people cannot do. You know, one is even tattoos. Really?
Oh no, not tattoos.
What with what military or?
I'm offended.
If it's with the military, some branches it's different. For like Army, it can't be on the face or anywhere like on the bottom sleeve.
No, it can't be on the forearms at all.
No. I thought that was Marines.
Now, Now, if you go overseas and stuff like that, but that was a long time ago. Now, I don't know. You know?
Yeah, right now, it's different.
You know? Yeah, there are things you can and you cannot do, and they'll tell you, do not do this. If you do this, this is what will happen. And they're only going to say it one time. And then if you go and do it, well, then you face the consequences.
Yep.
You know, it gets tough. Things get tight.
That's tough.
Oh yeah, dude. A long bit ago, I bought a racing wheel from a neighbor.
Do what?
I bought a racing wheel.
Oh, cool.
Ooh,
those are cool, especially with the foot pedal and everything and playing it like in a NASCAR game. Those are cool.
Forza 4 is when I play.
Okay, I just noticed that my mic was muted. I don't know how long I've been talking and nobody's heard what I've been saying. On
what? YouTube or?
Yeah. I just looked down and my mic was muted. I don't know how long I've been talking to a microphone, and nobody has heard what I've said. Did this just happen, or have I been quiet for a minute or 5?
I mean, we've been talking for a long time.
You haven't noticed me talking? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Momo said she didn't notice it. Well, maybe because I'm just babbling.
See, hold on. So Duke, with my JROTC, which is Air Force JROTC,
Yeah.
we use the exact Air Force Class C, Class B, and Class A uniform, just with a different patch.
Yeah. Oh, just a different patch. Okay.
Same ranks, or not same ribbons, different ranks. Ours is a torch, and theirs is usually like a star in that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Yeah, because we've got Class A and Class B, and the Class A I really just don't like, but the Class B is kind of, at least you can move around in. It's a little loose.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't feel like starch on your skin.
Yeah.
You know. But Bone, that is a cool picture. That is a cool picture.
Oh, thank you.
What's up, Nate?
What, Nate?
How you doing, man? Man, everybody's always changing their pictures. I went from the Raging Saint logo.
Oh, dude, Al, your mic is
What?
You sound like an alien from another planet trying to talk to us.
I do?
Yeah.
How do I sound like an alien?
I have no idea.
Maybe it's my mic. Hold on.
Bone, do I sound like an alien?
No.
Like
Okay.
your mic sounds all like it's breaking up. Maybe it's on my side.
Huh. I can hear noise of yours making noises.
There we go. I think it fixed itself.
Okay, cool.
I forgot I have to shave real quick.
Okay. But anyway, I've got some interesting videos tonight that could be kind of scary.
But some people hate their voice.
What?
But some people hate their voice. Why?
I don't know. I kind of don't like mine. When I hear my voice, it's kind of like, ugh. Can you tell Clayton I had Stolen Valor Troll on my channel who claimed he? Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, it does.
No,
This guy said he was a captain in Afghanistan. Okay, and had all kinds of things and showed that he did this and he was that and everything. And then all of a sudden one day they went to look him up. He wasn't even in the military. He was trolling the whole time for like 8 months.
Oh, I mean, to be honest, if you control people for that long, then you probably know what you're doing.
Well, he apparently knew what he was doing. I mean, he had it down pat. But when they called someday to get in touch, I think when Momo called one day to get in touch with him, she called the base, I think, where he was. Yeah, he told her that his brother died while on active duty and all this, and she tried to contact him. And when she did, they said, "We don't have anybody by that name here.
Wow.
We don't know who you're talking about." And she's like, "Oh no, he's Captain." No. They said, "There's nobody here by that name." So it's like, whoa. And then I think, didn't he come on and actually admit it, Momo, after all that time? Did he ever? I seem to remember him saying that he come on and admitting that he wasn't, and then he just kind of disappeared.
No, I had one guy try to get me because I had to go directly with my mother to the store right out of school.
Yeah.
We were low on milk and all that. Some person was trying to accuse me for stolen valor, even though they could clearly see Junior or Air Force Junior ROTC on my sleeve.
Oh, Momo, that's right. You did. And you called his family on Facebook, and it was his dead brother. That's it. Bone, where'd you go? Okay, so anyway, I've got this going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. And what I want to get into this evening is
I'm trying to be as quiet as possible while I shave.
okay, now this first video that I have for you. Yeah, and you still get messages every day that he keeps telling people he is in the Army. So what I have for you is from, I always change my profile picture, but edited with Facebook frame background. Cool. There we go. Now, what I have for you now, Clayton, this might truly be something you should be aware of. This is from CNN. This is from CNN.
Yes, everyone's favorite trustworthy.
Okay, it confirms leaked video of unidentified aerial phenomena is real. Okay, now they no longer call them UFOs. Okay, they only call them UFOs to us. But now their official term is UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena. So the definition is changed of what it's called. It's still the same thing. It's still a UFO, but now it's unidentified aerial phenomena. Okay, so that's the difference with this. There we go. That's Bone.
Yeah.
What happened, Bone? You just disappeared on me, man.
You know how to change picture.
Oh, oh, you changed picture. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and we're going to show this, and hopefully I don't get struck for it, but that happens from time to time. But I do think I do want to thank
a newscasting site.
I do want to thank
fair use.
Evil Abe for giving me the secret on how to play music without getting struck for it. And so that's why we were playing that really cool song at the beginning, because it does have some things in it that I felt were appropriate for the weekend YouTube. So let's go ahead and show this here. Now, Clayton, pay attention now, because, man, this is something you might want to see. You might want to know.
Hey, Monique, be safe out there.
Well, I just finished shaving, so I can put my full attention on.
Okay. So let's go ahead and show this. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. King Vote, shake it, man. Shake it. All right, Momo. All right, there we go. UFO. Like I said, unidentified aerial phenomena.
It's roasted. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
Okay.
President Biden declares the massacre of Armenians under the Ottoman.
So there you go. 120-mile-an-hour winds from F-18 being filmed, and that's what you're dealing with. So if you, being in the Air Force, or at least in the junior ROTC of the Air Force, this is what they're facing. And you know now, as an FAA certified drone pilot, that 120-mile-an-hour wind, and it's doing that is pretty
Yeah,
just
no, that's pretty astonishing. Because
you know.
for my FAA test, we had to do calculations for, okay, the drone's at this angle, it's going this direction, and this is its speed, this is the wind speed.
Uh-huh.
What is how much would that drone weigh while taking that turn?
Okay, so if that was a drone in 120-mile-an-hour speeds, wind speed, what would that be?
Well, a drone is a small drone is anything under 55 pounds. So if I had to, because I need to get actual paper and figure this all out, but my guess would be probably over maybe 100 pounds, 90.
I agree.
But first of all, it would not be there if the wind was that fast.
No, it wouldn't. Because how would it stay up in the air with 120-mile-an-hour winds going directly into it?
And here's the thing, you also got to account for how high it is.
Well, as high as what an F-18 flies.
Which
you
is
know,
probably
that is just
a few thousand feet.
Yeah.
You see, it uses like maybe 2-4 rotors, so that's not going to happen.
And you didn't see any rotors on it, although the graphics weren't incredible by any means.
Yeah.
It's just really amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Sandy says our 3 adult children were raised to laundry and housework when they turned 12 years old. That's not a bad age, I think our son started out at 11, and it was just cleaning his room. Just the room. Because our son went from a small, tiny room into this room that was about the size of about half of our house now.
Wow.
And it was a mess because because my wife spoiled him rotten. I had nothing to do with it.
Well, that's what a lot of mothers do.
Nothing to do with it. Huh?
A lot of mothers, they feel the instinct, or some of them, my mother at least, was like the instinct of just spoiling me for a little while.
Yeah. And of course I was, the stern father. When you clean your room, then that's when you can go out and do whatever. You don't be getting on that computer until you get all your room clean. And so he basically used his closet
as a hiding spot for all of his dirty stuff.
As a hiding spot, and just literally just used his foot and just everything, clothes, toys, everything. Went into the closet and closed it, made his bed and said, okay, I'm good.
Yeah. That's what I used to do when I got in trouble for it.
Yeah, and he got away with it for a while. Till I think one day when my wife went in there to hang up one of his shirts, and went to hang up his shirt and opened the door and nearly got killed with everything falling out of the closet. Trying to hang up one shirt. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But as you can see there, even the government is now admitting that there's something out there. There is something out there. Now, to what extent, that's for everybody to decide for themselves. But yeah, there's something out there. So now I guess it would be time now to go ahead and get into probably one of the scariest videos I've ever seen. Because unlike, if you believe in ghosts, and some people don't.
Not me.
Okay. But yeah, not Bone. Bone don't believe in that. Bone don't believe in that. But if you do, and if you don't, try to explain this. Okay.
Okay.
Just try to explain it. And if you do, then it's going to make you go, whoa. Because ghosts are basically, from what my determination is people without physical bodies. Poltergeists, I got nothing on it. Nothing on it. But I know the difference between the two is poltergeists actually move stuff. And the last part of this, is something I don't even have. I have no answers for. Deb, what's up, Deb?
What, Deb?
So if you want to watch this, then that's cool. If you don't want to watch this, that's cool also. Because trust me, I understand.
I'll watch it. I'm down, Deb. I'm down. I ain't scared.
Oh, dude, you know what's funny?
What's funny?
I'm watching a video and a ad just popped up for StreamYard.
You're watching and an ad popped up for StreamYard.
I think they know.
Well, hopefully no ads pop up because I'm not monetized. That's the word. Yeah, monetized.
It wasn't for you, sadly.
I do this because I like seeing Vanessa and Momo and Sandy and Deb and Bone and you. So I don't know. Maybe someday when I get 10,000 subscribers, if I ever get that, because that would be crazy in its own right. Then maybe I would go monetize just to see what you can do with that. But in the meantime, I do it all because I like doing it, because I love doing it. And so that's why I do it. So I don't feel that money is something that should be in the mix. So, all right. So I have it here. Now, if you're scared of stuff like this, then you can turn away and watch something else for a while and then come back, or I would hope that you would. But this is something that can definitely scare someone. So if you're light of heart, you don't like stuff like this, then yeah, I would definitely go away for a couple minutes, because this is 3 minutes long. Just saying that, you got to tell people that, because I certainly don't want to scare anyone. And here we go.
Oh boy.
A woman claims she was the victim of a terrifying poltergeist attack after being knocked out by a ghost. The horrifying incident was caught on a CCTV camera as the woman waited in what appears to be a hotel meeting room. She can be seen playing with her phone as she sits surrounded by long meeting tables and chairs. The silent footage then shows her suddenly turn around as she appears to hear something behind her. Seconds later, a chair moves beside her, and she is thrown sideways to the floor. Clearly terrified and confused, she backs away as she looks around to try and work out what happened, and if someone is there. She then runs for a door close to the CCTV camera, but, horrifyingly, she is thrown back again, and a tumble of chairs and tables is thrown towards the door. With her escape path now blocked, she backs away again. But the ghost doesn't appear to be finished as she is once more thrown to the floor, and eventually lies still, either having passed out, or knocked out by the presence of the ghost. The footage, thought to have been taken in Malaysia, ends with more tables and chairs being thrown through the air as the woman lies unconscious on the floor. So far, no explanation has been offered for the bizarre incident.
Okay.
In the words of Charlie Brown. What was that?
Okay, so what do you think? Duke, might you call Scooby-Doo team to help out? well, mate, I've got Scooby-Doo here.
Where's Shaggy?
I don't know, Bone. I think you could play that part. You could play that part. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So Clayton, what do you think, man?
That was interesting.
There you go. There you go. that was interesting.
Well, my opinion.
Okay.
I don't think that was real, but I don't think that was like acting. Like, it's easy to get a string to pull a table and a chair.
Okay, but wouldn't you think it would have to be? Okay, well, let me ask you this. Then after the woman hits the floor, and you notice there's no hesitation. When she goes down, she goes down.
Mm-hmm.
But after that one chair goes and flips up, hits the wall, spins a complete circle in the air, and falls down on the back. How do you use a string to make that happen?
Good point.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Good point. I don't know. I looked at this and I've seen it a few times and I come up with, okay, the chair moving. Yeah, that could be somebody pulling a string off a camera. Number two is though, but if that's the case, how did they make 4 chairs and a table move in that direction? And then the table flips up over on top of the chairs in front of the door that she's trying to get out before she turns around and runs. It looked to me like she was truly terrified, and then starts to run, and all of a sudden it looks like her face hits a wall that's invisible, and she goes straight down on the floor and then doesn't move. How do you explain that? How do you explain that with wires and fishing line? And then after she's laying on the floor for 30 seconds, another chair flips up, hits the wall, spins a complete circle, and lands on the floor. And it looks to me obvious, like somebody went bam, like, I hate you, and then was standing there watching her hit the floor, and then starts to walk away and says, oh, the hell with this, and flips the chair. That's what it looks like. Now that's what it looks like from a human being. I've seen that before, where somebody goes after something goes on and the other person is down, and then they go walk and they're still full of aggression and excitement, and so they see something and they go to destroy it before they walk away and go, oh, I hate you, and yes, this and that and this and that and this and that.
And dude, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Now this is what I heard myself. Now is it possible that each person in their own home go to sleep at night in their own bed, and there's a ghost terrorize them in their sleep, and they'll wake up feel weak and tired?
Yes, there is. There truly is. I'm aware of it. Yes. Because now the one thing about this is that when I stream paranormal stuff, for some reason in my house, we have to burn sage in my house every week, because something occurs in our house when we don't. Just from watching these videos, the thing that I have to do is we have to burn sage in our house once a week in order to keep everything clear and clean.
Now I'm nervous.
Which means which is why I tend to believe that there's something to all of this, because of it, because of playing this, there's you have to do something because of it.
Do it.
Oh, we do.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm packing.
Oh, you're packing. Well, packing don't do nothing for things that aren't a physical body. When bullets fly through the air, they're not killing air. They're splitting the particles to get to something that is solid, like a wall. And then that's when they make some destruction there. They tear something up. But if it's not a solid, then ain't nothing that you can pack that can do anything with that. Now that wall there, that bullet will go through and make a nice hole, and sometimes it'll go through several walls and make several holes before it finally stops. But when you're talking about ghosts, that's nothing solid, nothing physical. That's like air. So what? Bullets can fly through a whole bunch of air, ain't killing nothing till it hits something that is solid.
What is this, Halloween?
There you go, Sandy. Demons from Hell is real. Agreed.
They're missing.
And what do I know about demons from hell? Nothing. I don't know anything about it. I don't want anything to do with it. That's why I tell everybody, probably almost every stream, Ouija boards ain't nothing to be messing with. I know they sell them in toy stores. You can go to KB Toys right now on online. There ain't no holes in there. Ain't no holes. Just check it.
Checking my walls.
Just checking the walls. Okay. But you can go and buy them KB Toys right now, or any one of the other toys stores that are online, since I don't think there's any out there now in the physical world. And Ouija boards are not something you should be messing with.
I ain't messing with that.
Yeah, because you getting a hold of something you don't even understand. That most people don't even understand. You know, in fact, I didn't even understand it until I messed with one. And then that's when I learned a little bit about it. And what I learned with is that ain't nothing to mess with. You know, because if I hadn't have had someone there with me who had gifts, let's just say that, had gifts in areas that I didn't, I would have never understood what it was exactly going on, but it was certainly nothing of any positive nature. And yeah, it's just not a good thing. It is not a good thing to do. So I tell everybody, don't mess with it. It's just, you know, there are things that go on in this world right now you just shouldn't be messing with, which is a nice little leeway into my next little video for you. And this is creepy. I don't know if it would say scary, but it's creepy. Way women follow this video, it kind of strange. She fall down. Most ghost story running from them. You fall on knee, not on belly. Yeah, exactly. When it's fake, they're falling on their knees before they're hitting the ground, because nobody wants to go face first into the floor. So they'll fall to their knees first and then go to the ground. So then it's not so bad hitting the ground on your chest or your belly or your face or whatever. But she went straight down. There was no falling on the knees. There was straight down, face first, hit the ground. Whoo! That woman in that last video. What's up, Monchi? How are you doing, brother? So anyway, so this is something here that's oh goodness.
I need Jesus' name.
I honestly don't know what to call this. I guess you could say this was cryptid, but I'll just let you watch it and then you can tell me what you think it is.
Watch what?
Watch this video. How'd you get your voice that high? But I'll let y'all decide. Y'all watch it and y'all decide what it is, because I'm not so sure about this one. I'm just not. Okay. So I'll let you guys decide what this one is.
I'm blunt.
On the popular ghost subreddit, a user by the name of Fit Then Fat shared a video with the title, "Someone caught this on a home security in my country of Costa Rica." The video is definitely a little bit grainy, and it can be hard to see because it was filmed late at night, but it's definitely one that is deeply unnerving. For the first few seconds of the video, we can see and hear a couple of dogs barking very angrily at something off in the distance, but we can't yet see what they are barking at. However, that all changes quite fast, as this strange entity enters our field of vision.
Okay, we can watch more of that, but what the hell is that?
Wait a minute.
Right?
Wait a minute.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can't get it.
What was that?
It was a giant crab or something.
Okay, Pseudo, one more time here. Let's go back and let's look at this again, because I'm still trying to figure that out.
I need to for this.
Here we go.
A different angle of the same creature can be seen on TikTok user Javier Chavarria's piece of footage, which sees him and a group of his friends outside when they see the creature far off in the distance. Take a look and see.
Uy, perro. Grave, chino. Más nos acercamos. Le pica el culo.
You're already hearing dogs bark, and that's a bad sign.
Shared a video with the title deeply unnerving. For the first few seconds of the video, we can see and hear a couple of dogs barking very angrily from a distance. We can't yet see what they are barking at. However, that all changes quite fast as this strange entity enters our field of vision. Many people believe that this creature could be the urban legend of La Mona, which originates in Costa Rica, which adds up to the video's filming location. La Mona allegedly roams around late at night and is said to stalk those who walk the dark roads. If somebody dares to look at her, they will see a woman with a face that resembles that of an ape with red eyes and a short stature. Although we cannot get a crystal clear view of the creature on these pieces of footage, the description does seem quite accurate regardless. But what do you think? Was this authentic footage of La Mona captured on camera? Is this another creature?
Okay.
So, Duke, first thing, if you already hear dogs barking, that's a bad sign.
Yeah, if you hear the dogs barking, that's a bad sign. But what the heck was that? Exactly, Deb. What was that?
To me, because I play a lot of Half-Life, it seemed like an oversized head crab.
First of all,
Here we go.
why are the dogs outside the gate? 2, why are the boys outside the middle of the street taking pictures? And that was me. I'd be in that house.
Really? I'm going the opposite direction like this. Boom! We're talking some serious high stepping there. Exactly. Nope, not me. I mean, come on. I mean, when you're looking at it, that's not a human being. Okay, that's not human, because when you look at the back, it's level. It's not with a butt sticking in the air. Okay, it's the back is level.
And it had no butt.
Exactly. But it was level. You didn't see a butt at the end of it. You saw legs that were the equal length of the arms, or if you could even call that arms. But still, that was wow. I got nothing on it. I don't know. It's like, okay, that could be fake.
Could be.
But how'd they do that one? I can't come up with anything that could describe how you can create something that walks across a dirt road, that dogs see it, recognize that that's not something normal, and so they're barking, and then but getting up close to it, yeah, kind of like a giant lobster with only four.
Hey, Deb, thank you, Deb, thank you. That's what it is. Ugly cricket. What she
But at
said.
the same time, there's not a bunch of legs. There's only four of them, or four arms, or I don't know. But
It's ugly.
it did not look like anything that I've seen. Nothing that I've seen. It just doesn't. And so that's kind of wow.
Deb, can you hold me? I need somebody to hold me now. I seen that thing. I'm having a hissy fit. Oh God, what was that?
I don't know what it was. Now it could be like that. They said that thing in Costa Rica.
And what?
Like whatever they called it in Costa Rica. I mean, it could have been like a Slender Man kind of thing. I don't know, but it was just weird. Just something really weird.
Well, let's stay there. You come here, I move out the state. Where am I going? I don't know. I'll find out when I get there. Might go to China.
I don't know if I'd be going to China. Just saying. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe I'm going to Japan. Or Maui. Yeah, Maui. Yep. Or Hawaii. What's next? No more scary stuff.
No more scary stuff, man. That's what we do here. We show scary stuff.
Man, trying to give kids bone nightmares, huh?
But here, we'll try not to show something that's not so scary. Okay, let's see here.
Pray for me.
In fact, I'm trying to find something here.
What are you trying to find?
Something that's a little more believable, or a little more that's not so quite and shocking. Okay, to everybody. So the next one I'm going to show is a woolly mammoth.
A who?
A woolly mammoth.
I don't know who she is.
No, a woolly mammoth. You know, the elephant, the hairy elephant with big tusks that used to walk the world at the same time when there was saber-toothed tigers.
A bit what?
Saber-toothed tiger.
Continue.
Okay. You know, and this came from 1938.
Oh Lord, 1930. I was never been born then.
Yeah, well, neither was I. I don't think any of us were. Although there's a couple people I might say is close, but just a couple, just a couple.
Oh man, me.
But this is called woolly mammoth footage.
Really? Mama who?
Woolly mammoth footage.
Footage was allegedly originally captured by a Nazi photographer in Siberia in 1948.
Oh,
As though
1948,
that
excuse
fact
me.
alone wouldn't make any footage captured unsettling enough, this video is particularly unusual. The mysterious footage appears to capture an animal that can only be classified as the long-extinct woolly mammoth.
Now,
The
even
size
though it's a
and
little
shape of a
grainy,
large tusked elephant, the creature seems too obviously long-haired to be anything else. The timing is eerie, as at that point the animal had long been extinct, while technology had not yet evolved to the point of creating such an animal digitally. An extremely short clip, this footage is still unsettling nonetheless. Could this really be a woolly mammoth that has somehow managed to survive in the harsh wilderness of Siberia? This peculiar haunting was uploaded.
I'm pretty seeing the Lion King.
Manchi says that I believe there were reports of them in Canada in the 1800s. You know, so yeah, that's that's something. You know, think about it. A woolly mammoth was like back in the days of the saber-toothed tiger.
I mean, the only reason I would believe that is one, it's Siberia, and there's about nothing there.
Right? Because no people. Because
And
I
it's-
mean, it's 90 below.
And it's the closest thing to their habitat.
Yeah. You know, and there dang sure ain't no human beings out there, because couldn't nobody survive in that. There's nothing no way to survive in that type of weather without massive stuff. I mean, massive stuff. Hey, LaDonna.
Look, down in Texas, hee-haw.
Yep, LaDonna in Texas. Well, I heard she was in Tennessee, actually, but you know,
Tennessee,
that's just me. That's just me, you know.
That's how I'm gonna go one day. Tennessee.
So the next one I have for you is a velociraptor.
Ooh, something I like.
Dinosaur.
Okay, that
That's
works.
a dinosaur. I
A
learned that
dinosaur.
from Dr. DNA from Jurassic Park. Dinosaur.
Monchi in the peanut gallery, yeah. What are you calling a peanut?
You just call me a peanut.
You just got called a peanut by LaDonna.
Now I'm offended.
Yeah.
You trying to say my hair's a peanut?
Well, that's because she's actually LaDonna in Tennessee, or maybe Oklahoma. I'm still trying to figure that one out. All she ever wants to do is take me to Whataburger and feed me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if there are Whataburgers in Tennessee, but I know they're in Oklahoma. So we'll see. But yes, the next one here is Velociraptor. So now this one, I'm about half and half on it. In fact, this one I would say is probably fake, but I'll let you decide.
Okay.
To see the creature in any great detail as it moves rather fast and only appears on camera for a brief moment before disappearing behind a thicket of reeds. However, unlike some of the other videos on this list, this footage is actually fairly good quality. If you zoom in on the creature, you can definitely see the resemblance to a velociraptor, the intelligent bipedal dinosaurs seen in the Jurassic Park. Since its release, the video has caused mixed reactions from viewers. Some believe that it does indeed show a living dinosaur, while others are more reserved, suggesting the video may simply be the work of a clever editor. In 2012, this mysterious footage surfaced
And this is,
that
of course,
reportedly shows
again,
a
woolly
mammoth
mammoth
crossing a river in Siberia. While woolly mammoths mostly disappeared around 10,000 years ago, several isolated populations managed to survive until as recently as 4,000 years ago. They coexisted with early humans who hunted them for food, as well as used their bones and tusks for tools and art. Could it be possible that a small population of these ancient creatures still roam the remote Siberian wilderness?
While the footage does appear to show a mammoth, several people have pointed out that the creature may simply be a very large bear that's holding a fish in its jaws. As the video quality is poor, it's difficult to prove either way. What do you think? Could this video have actually captured proof that woolly mammoths still roam the earth, or is it little more than a hungry bear in search of its dinner?
So, what'd you think?
I'm lost.
I mean, now we're talking about. Yeah, the Valley of Guanji. Yeah, man, that was a great. That was the best dinosaur movie in my opinion until Jurassic Park.
Okay, and Dino.
Monchi says CGI, no shadow.
What is CGI?
Computer generated.
Okay.
The woolly mammoth, I believe, because of how early or long ago it was.
Now the one we got from the Nazi film of photographer, or filmographer, or whatever you want to call him. That one was pretty wild. Now the other one, yeah, it could have been a bear. I don't know, but the Velociraptor.
That they died out a long time ago. Like, if I believe, 60, 65 million years ago?
Yeah.
And here's the thing. We have the ability to bring anything back from a million years ago. We have that ability to do that.
I'm trying to say this person's name, but I can't say it right. What's her name? Dude.
What?
What's the person's name? The last one just typed.
What? Manchi?
Manchi.
Manchichi.
Manchi.
Shouldn't there have been a wake in the water on the last one? There should have been, but I don't know if the video quality was good enough where you could see that.
I'm trying to say her name so she won't keep up. Hang on.
And now, Pseudo, why would there be a very large lizard on the woodlands and go up, show me the tracks in the field, I can see soil? Well, that's a very good, that is a good point. Why wouldn't you go up to where it was? But, you might see something like that and go, I ain't going near that. Because you don't know when it ran behind the reeds where it was. It could have turned around because they were very intelligent. And
here's the thing. If we learn anything from the Jurassic Park films, never go in the tall grass.
Right? Because that's where they are. And where there was one showing itself, you better look to the right because there's probably one about to hit you broadside.
Because, they were pack-ums. They knew what they were doing.
There was a pack of them, So, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, this is what's out there and what people are checking out. Now, like this other one here, Jurassic Park didn't really show a lot of it, but these dinosaurs were real tiny. About the size of a cat. Tiny. About the size of a cat, and they were in huge packs. And so when something would fall, what's up, Twisted?
What, Twisted?
Twisted Asylum. Howdy. Hello. But this one, these were in little dinosaurs in huge packs. So when something would hit the ground, these little ones would go out and kind of like serval cats would go out and then hit the carcass even while it was still alive, and would take as much meat as they can before the actual predator that had won the battle or had won the attack came in and started taking huge chunks out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the actual footage that has been out there that was taken from the KGB facility. and this will show you what they've got.
Yeah, Duke, before we
This
start
dinosaur.
anything, so there's something interesting. We've actually recently found out that wolves, gray wolves specifically, are actually omnivores.
Yes. Yes, they are. They've actually seen them now. Even, excuse me, even in some of the parks now, they're finding them. And they haven't been there in a long time. But of course, any to where people don't go, then wilderness and nature take over. And that's happened during this, COVID pandemic.
Were you about to say COVID prank?
Here we go. No. Here we go.
Where are we going?
Years. It's been suggested that the creature seen on the video might actually be some sort of ornithomimosaur, a type of fast bipedal dinosaur that existed during the Cretaceous period that resembled a modern-day ostrich. The creature does certainly appear to be a dinosaur. However, as there's very little information available about the video, it's difficult to make further comment on its authenticity. Whether or not the footage is genuine may never actually be known. This amazing footage was captured on the cars.
So, like they said, is that a dinosaur? Because you could say, oh, well, that's an ostrich. But no, most ostriches have feather plumes on their butts, not tails. Just something that's out there. Just something I just show. I just bring it to you, and then I let you decide. Now, pseudo, that's possible. Very possible. I've never even thought about something like that actually existing, other than in the Cretaceous period of dinosaurs. But, it's something you look at and you go, wow, cool. Yeah, and LaDonna, it could be a small ostrich taken down in size and then had a tail attached, through CGI and make it look like one of those dinosaurs. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it could be, because I don't want to think that there are actually dinosaurs that are possibly still out there. I don't know what it is except dinner if it gets too close. Twisted, you can have all of that for dinner. I'll have pizza. You can have dinosaur. No problem.
Hey, dude, what doing tomorrow, buddy?
Tomorrow, I have no idea why.
Now I'm going to bed, get my rest.
You're going to do what?
I'm going to bed, get some rest. But I'll see you tomorrow, though. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, cool, man.
Clayton. I salute.
Yeah. Let's see you, man.
Take care, Bone. Man, thanks for coming up. Good to see you, brother.
All right, man. Be safe.
Take care. Yeah, Twisted. I know it's you, Hawks. I just like saying Twisted. Greediest teenager mutants. Oh, okay. Right? Greediest teenager mutants. Yeah, that's definitely. Those are alien creatures. Even in my books, those are alien creatures. But there seems to be, the thing is, when I was brought up, I was told by my parents, my goodness, excuse you, Clayton.
Say again?
Clayton, that sounded like you had some air escaping from the nether regions.
I think that was my controller. I have no clue.
Okay, okay, okay. We'll go with that.
All right.
But told me that there are things that exist and there are things that don't exist. And the thing I was always told is that dinosaurs don't exist. Ghosts don't exist. Monsters don't exist. But I'm not quite sure why they told me that, because the things that I'm seeing did exist, do exist. You know, there's far too much stuff out there showing ghosts. That poor woman getting attacked by a ghost. You know, all of these other things out there. And it's just like, wow. Huh. Okay. And just the pictures that they have of ghosts from St. Mary's Rectory. The things which is showing just a full outline of a ghost. I mean, a full frontal shot of a ghost walking down the stairs. It's a very famous picture. But okay, so if they don't exist, what's that? You know, or the guy that was on camera on TV while it happened, who literally got strangled by something in the attic. And they took a picture of that dude while he was hanging in the air, being strangled by a coat hanger. You know, and literally hung up on a nail while he was doing this investigation on television. You know, things like that make you go, wow, okay, oh, what the hell is this? You know, and then you have things like this that's coming up. And it's just like, wow. How do you not believe that there's something out there that's like that? What's up, Skies? I was brought up to believe that there are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your science, Horatio, right? I don't care who believes it. Hawk says, I've seen a ghost and I know they're real, right? And once you see it, you know. But then how do you show it? How do you prove it? You know, maybe you drank some water that had some kind of chemical in it that you weren't aware of and had a bad reaction. So that way it showed something that wasn't really there. I don't know. There's just too many unanswered questions. But once you see something, you know it. Cool, Skies. Cool. So let's look at this one.
Of a living dinosaur. There's very little information available about the video other than it was filmed somewhere in Florida. As a hiker makes their way through the wilderness, their attention is drawn towards a small cave up ahead. Suddenly, a strange creature runs past. It's only visible for a few seconds, but if you slow the footage down, you can see that the creature looks similar to a velociraptor. It moves on two legs and has short arms and a large head. It's now known that actual velociraptors were covered in feathers and were only about the size of a turkey. While the footage isn't clear enough to see the creature's skin in any detail, it does appear to be much larger than a turkey. With that in mind, it's unlikely to be a velociraptor, but could it be a different type of dinosaur altogether? Without more information, it's difficult to speculate. Many believe that some small...
Now that one, yeah, definitely. That's got to be CGI. Tell Miss Hawks we said hello back. To me, I don't need to prove it. I didn't want to see it, but I did. Yeah. Okay, Nate. Thanks for coming by, brother. I appreciate it. Big Nate. He has been coming to the stream now for the last 5 years. Back when the market was packed, I stopped and got an egg sandwich from Jack in the Box on my way back. Well, cool, Momo. Good to have you back. So again, now, yeah, that was the most likely that was CGI. Most likely. But then how do you go about, okay, now that was CGI, but if you go into the Raging Saint Hall of Fame, then there are certain things. How do you describe this? Now, this is in the Hall of Fame for a reason. How do you describe this? How do you describe that? Hawks, what is that? Yeah, Momo. Actually, the best thing for an upset stomach wouldn't be 7-Up. It would be ginger ale. Because the ginger will get in there. Man, it'll chill out that stomach right out. And Momo, BG is fine. She's in the living room right now. And blasting over, oh my goodness, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you showed that. More worried about another civil war. Yeah, you can eat a dino burger. Well, you might be able to eat a dino burger. I'll stick to pizza. I'll stick to pizza, thank you. How do you describe something like that? What on earth is that? You know? I mean, that's just wow.
I realized I was muted for like 5 minutes. Well, that's fun.
You know, or probably let's see here. Let me see if I can't find the other one here. Give me just a second here. I'm trying to find the other one, the true Hall of Fame. There it is. I have found it. Yeah, that's true, Monchi. As for believing they're extinct, still around. Just look into Casillant. Yes. Look at that. We didn't even know that it was there. And now we're even finding tons of them in the ocean. We just wasn't looking in the right place. That's when, and these are fish that were back in, oh God, so long ago. And they look actually pretty vicious, and they probably are if you're on the food chain for them. You know, and they were only found in the last 20 years. But here is the one and only Hall of Fame sighting.
Who's doing it? Oh, there he is. Okay.
Look right here. There it is.
Oh, is this the fairy video from forever ago?
Yeah.
There.
Is it bad that I already knew the guy's voice as soon as you started the video?
Ah, well, at least we got.
But that was the one. You know, I mean, I would have never even thought that anything like that could possibly exist. But when I'm looking at it, again, I got nothing for you. I don't know. I don't know what it is or what it's not. All I know is that that's kind of freaky.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as far as there's some movements that it makes maybe think, oh, I've seen that on a puppet. But then there are other actions, like when it goes forward and then it looks behind it. Oh, okay, nothing's coming at me. You know, that makes me go, whoa, that wasn't necessarily a puppet. You know, and I look at it and I'm going, okay, that's CGI. But again, nope. I don't know. I don't know. Could that be? If that's some CGI, that's some hellacious CGI. A professional did that one. And how and why? I mean, you could think you could have chosen a lot better person to show it than some dude in New Zealand or the Netherlands. You know? So I don't know. But that's definitely one for the record books. But anyway, it's almost we've almost been on 2.5 hours, and I can't stay on any longer, really. But yeah, Manchi, you know, there is nothing out there that that could show me that, but at the same time, it could be a puppet. It could be. You know, I don't know. You know, I just show it, and then I leave it up there, and you know, and that's for you to decide. You know, it's just weird that the thing that really gets me is it's weird that we're seeing all of this stuff come out. You know, why didn't this come out before? Why is it just now showing up? Why are we seeing all this strange mammoth sightings, dinosaur sightings, ghost sightings, ghost attacks, poltergeist attacks? That wasn't a ghost. I get that right. Poltergeist attacks, you know, and that comes to the whole, I guess, whole question is, why is it showing up now? But anyway, y'all take care. Clayton, good to see you, man. Good to have you. Deb, Hawks, Vanessa, Momo, BG, you know, Big Nate, you know, Bone, Pseudo, LaDonna, even LaDonna. We'll go ahead and throw her into LaDonna. All of you, thank you for coming by. Thanks for hanging out, for participating with me, talking to me. Ghosts are easy to explain. The dead will rise. Revelations. There you go. You know, there you go. Right there. Anyway, y'all be safe. Y'all take care. Take care of yourself, man. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Y'all.